Welcome to episode 35 of Vampire Survivors-like game in Unity. We will do a little bit of refactoring today. We will begin by moving enemy manager from the level to the essential scene. This is because every stage will most likely have an enemy systems. So because it is essential to have for every stage, we will make it present in the essential scene. Good. Moving the object calls our Unity to complain that stage progress is on the world object, which is on the stage scene. No worries, open enemies manager. Let's see where else our enemies manager are referenced. In the stage event manager. Okay, in the stage event manager, on the start, find the enemies manager and cache the reference. In the enemies manager, we need to reference stage progress. Same, because the stage progress is placed on different scene, we have to use find object of type. I don't like using find. Later on we will look into optimizing this out of our game. While we are here, spawn timer is a leftover of a system we created a long time ago and deprecated with introduction of event system. I don't think it is used anywhere at this point, so remove it. Good. Right now we are spawning exactly one enemy per frame. It's fine, but I would like to open an option to make it possible to spawn multiple enemies at the same frame. Not an entire wave, but like 2 or 3 per frame. First, let's introduce an exit gate out of enemy spawn group list. We have to do this because lists tend to process removal of their members at the end of the frame. Then we simply introduce a new variable called spawn per frame. And use it in for loop to spawn multiple enemies per frame. That is all. Let's test this. It's hard to see with a naked eye, but if you look into enemies object, you will see how per frame it will spawn 2 enemies. This episode is brought to you by generous support of people on Patreon and members on YouTube. If you want to join them, link to my Patreon in the description, and join button available right now on YouTube. If you join at $10 or more, you will get access to project files on Patreon. We have 2 game win panels, we don't need 2 of them. So select Game Manager, check Player Win Manager, and check which panel are we using. Delete the other panel. Be very careful to delete the one we are not using. Double check that you still have win message panel referenced in the game manager. So right now we have an issue that our upgrades, when we are setting the list of upgrades to select from, can return the same upgrade multiple times. We want to avoid this. We will use Fisher-Yates shuffle algorithm to shuffle our list of upgrades. So create a new method called shuffle upgrades. Cycle through the entire list of upgrades in descending order. Then swap 2 random elements. call shuffle in get upgrades. Let's test this. Then look at the armor upgrade. It will be shuffled and we will never going to get same upgrades multiple times. This is it for this episode. Special thank you to Stormbreaker 9000, the Old Hashdo. With best regards, see you in the next episode.